Hi, Sarah Jane here again in my studio. So I might be a little crazy, but I decided that if I was making one block for the Dear Jane quilt, I may as well make two of the same block for the Dear Jane quilt. So at the end, I'll have two versions of the Dear Jane quilt. Now, I'm not committing myself to two full quilts. Some blocks maybe I'll just make one, and maybe I'll do my own arrangement of blocks for the second quilt. But for the quilt that I am going to finish entirely, that I'm committed to, I have bought a bolt of Kona solid fabric. This one's called Bone. Now, I bought a bolt because there's 13 yards on this bolt, which may be enough depending how my paper piecing goes for the background. So that's all I'm buying for the quilt. I hope that's just the background, and what I plan to do is use up some of my stash. So the colors, I've decided at the beginning I'm going to start with a range of oranges. My husband and I seem to love orange, so that's a color palette for one of the quilts, the Kona Bone as a background, and then a range of oranges for the feature fabric. For the second quilt, I didn't want to buy any fabric, so I'm using up low volume background fabrics that I have. So I just went through my stash and I have some art gallery fabrics here. There's one here. I don't know if you can see that I'm going to use for the backgrounds. And then I have a lot of Kona solids. So I thought I'd start off and maybe do a graduation of color across the quilt top. But right now I went through and pulled out a whole lot of yellowy greens for the first few blocks, and we'll just see how it goes. So there's my color palette. I'm very excited. I'm going to get on and make my first few blocks.